How's it going, guys? It's Syndrome back with another Splinter Cell video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do Mission 6, Chinese Embassy. Just like the other ones, it's going to be on hard difficulty, 100% stealth. There's going to be no alerts and no knockouts, as long as the knockouts are not absolutely necessary to continue on with the mission, and as long as the alerts are not scripted. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it, guys.
I be rolling with the squad, we be going so hard like whoa. You know what it is, and we always get it in, whoa.
I'm killed. They shot me. I don't want to die.
You'll be all right.
What's it supposed to feel like? You've been shot more than anybody I know. I'm gonna be okay.
Wilkes,
I'll live.
you're dying, Wilkes.
Are you all right?
Is that a joke?
I'm sorry.
Turn.
You're headed for Myanmar. The mission's not over.
What about Wilkes?
We're scrambling for a replacement. We might have a runner in Japan we could borrow, a woman named Cohen.
What's in Myanmar?
Nikolads. We used the Kalina Tech data to pinpoint him at the Chinese embassy in Rangoon.
Chinese support for the Georgians?
The political situation isn't good. If they are backing Nikolads, you better find rock-solid proof. I don't want to go into World War III without a good reason. You've got some time before you reach Rangoon. Want me to patch a secure phone line so you can talk to Sarah?
No.
Disaster was narrowly averted at the Pickett Gap water treatment plant in Tennessee. Plant management attribute the malfunction to a remote viral attack, possibly the latest act of terror in the Georgian information crisis. Still have no leads in the search for Kumbain Nikolads. NATO and charity groups working in Azerbaijan continue to uncover the corpses left from what was only the beginning of the Georgian president's campaign of high-tech terror. If not for the swift intervention of plant employees, hundreds or even thousands could have become life-threateningly ill from contaminated water.
They say we're safe and all right, but then they tell us to boil our water.
Seeing the disaster averted at Pickett Gap, a possible turning point in the Georgian information crisis, marking the first time American authorities were able to recognize and overcome one of Nikolads' acts of terror. Described early diplomatic negotiations with China a mixture of silence and antagonism. The Chinese claim that the U.S. are using suspicions of Georgian support as an unfounded excuse to inspect Chinese weapons stores, and have so far refused cooperation. If possible, lending an even greater urgency to the search for Kumbain Nikolads.
Find the Georgian-Chinese connection. Using intelligence gleaned from the Pickett Gap program, Third Echelon traced communications between Nikolads and the Chinese embassy to Myanmar. Any suspected connection between Nikolads and the People's Republic of China must be proven before any action can be taken.
Your contact is in place. Our man in Burma, or Myanmar.
Whatever. Where do I find him?
A rooftop a few blocks from the embassy. Says he's under a large red sign. To respond to the phrase, a bright cold day in April. We've updated your OPSAT. To be clear, if you kill anybody, this mission's over. You slip up on this one.
I'll find a fallout shelter and learn some prayers.
I'm glad you understand. Be good.
So right at the beginning, don't start by talking to her. Instead, just turn right around and run the way that I did, and you'll be able to get through this no problem. Otherwise, guys are in position and you have to do a whole lot more, and it makes it a lot harder. So once we get up here, we're going to want to be kind of quiet and keep an eye out because there are guys down there and we don't want them to see us getting up here. onto these boards, which it looks like we're going to be okay. So just be very quiet and climb this ladder as if there's anywhere else to go. And now hop up on this wire and start making your way across, but we don't want to go all the way across and drop down if any of these guys are looking at us. They can be walking in our direction, but we don't want them to look up. Alright. Take the small little path and jump. Be kind of quiet. Alright, we're going to drop off the side. And stay inside of the shaded area. Making our way around. And when we get over here, we're going to want to wait for a minute. We want these guys to get into that next circle of light and get just a few steps into it. And we can head this way. And we're safe to go down this ladder into the sewers. Alright, so we're going to take a left, and we're going to head down here to the end and follow these guys.
We're fishing with dynamite.
Nuclear dynamite?
America is a big fish.
I hope the general has the nerve to follow this through.
The general would skin himself alive for the Empire.
And it's not wise to question him.
Who's questioning? I've come this far. I would follow him to my grave.
I too would follow him to your grave.
Me too.
Now we're going to want to stay back just a little bit from these guys, but continue to follow them all the way through. And here we're going to wait just a second because that bat guy is going to turn around just like that and head back into the light. Head back the other direction again. So now we can follow him again. And when we get through this gate up here...
Though, the Georgians are another story.
Nicholas is a great man.
Yes, of course.
Wait here.
But his deputies...
The colonels I could do without.
What about Grinko?
He frightens
Me too.
me. The man has eyes like a red.
He is a good soldier. He'll make an excellent sacrifice. Yes.
Alright, so this guy's going to come back this way, which is why we waited. So we're just going to wait for him to turn back around and start heading back where he came from. Like that. And we're going to head up here and around the corner, and we're just going to listen to these three guys talk for a second. And then when they start heading away, we'll follow them again.
I don't think we can beat the Americans.
But what about the Ark? What about the general's device? We've got...
Of course we can hurt them. But America has spread too far. We could never crush all the cells.
Not this again.
What?
Tang's got this idea about fast food restaurants and amusement parks.
They are the American version of terrorist cells.
You know, small, widely scattered, independent, high-tech, coordinated propaganda centers.
Aren't you clever?
You will see. We can kill their soldiers and flatten their capitals, but we will never beat their hamburger stands.
This is why I hate being on patrol with Tang.
Alright. We're going to follow him through the door up here. And the guy that is furthest back, when they get through this gate, he's going to go right. We're not going to go right. We're going to continue moving forward for just a little bit and then jump onto the ladder. And right here is our exit. Alright, we're going to make sure the guy on the left is facing away from us. Now we're going to crouch and climb this ladder. This is one of the easiest missions in the game, if I do say so myself. It's just a lot of waiting, honestly. Come over here and we're going to hop up on this pipe. Move it all the way to the end. And when that guard down there walks this way and gets a little bit past us, we can drop onto these boards. And we're going to jump up in the window. Whoops. There we go. Climb this pipe. And here's the guy we need to meet.
It's a bright, cold day in April.
Good, good. Take this, okay? You're late, but you're here. Okay, we need to do this quickly.
Go ahead.
That map will show you the general's office in the courtyard.
I thought it was the ambassador's office.
It was, but some Chinese general has been using it. You can see for yourself. You get into the embassy grounds through the rear service entrance.
Is there a gate?
Yes, but a delivery truck will be pulling through shortly. You can sneak in past the truck, no problem. But you only have one chance at it.
Solid work.
I'm very good at my job. Okay, bye-bye.
Alright, we're just going to head straight. Hop up on here. Hop up on here. And rappel down. Into the next area. Alright, we're going to roll over here. Stay crouched, and we're going to wait for this guy to turn around and start heading back this way. And then we're going to sneak past him. And we're going to run all the way over here to this ladder. And then we're going to jump up to this ladder. And drop down to these boards here. Not those boards. There we go. Turn on our night vision. And we're going to head down here to the end. And there's going to be a guy down here that we need to distract. It's not too difficult, just depends on where he's at. We want him to be over on the left-hand side, which it looks like he is. And when he starts heading to the right, we're just going to do a little jump. And head out through the door on the right. Hop up on these boxes. We can turn our night vision off now. Hop on the zip line all the way down. Alright. And when that guy starts heading to the left, we're going to head around this corner.
Word of caution, Fisher. That truck's going to be your only chance to get inside the embassy. Don't blow it.
There's something going on I don't know about.
All you need to know is this. If you do find Nikolai's in there, be ready to scramble. One wrong step could mean war. If anybody in the embassy triggers an alarm, we're pulling you out. The mission's over.
And we're going to hide here until that guy walks past. Then we can take the ladder down. And head out and follow the truck. Alright, now there should be a guard coming this way, so we're going to wait for him to come a little bit further this way and then turn left. Alright, we're going to stay in the shadows as we make our way up here. Now the hardest part about this is the dog. There is a dog. We're going to want to make sure that he's not following us.
It's me again.
May I see your papers?
Because if he's following us, that makes this part a whole lot harder.
This protocol comes directly from Payroll. Let me see your ID.
So get underneath this trailer here.
Authorize Authorization should only take a minute.
Wait for this guard to turn around and start heading away from us again. And then we can keep moving past him and get under the tongue of, or the front end of this trailer. Make sure the dog's not right in front of us, which he's not. So now as quickly as you can, run this way. Oh, well, the dog smelled us, which is fine. We're gonna run around to this side and get in the water. Because the dog can't smell our scent in the water, and he will lose our scent if we do get in the water. Which is, again, what we need. So he's sniffing us out right now. You can kind of see him. I think he lost our scent. He's running back to his owner. Yeah, if he runs back to his owner, he's pretty much lost the scent, and then you're pretty safe to go about your business. So we're gonna head up here into the next area. Get out our microphone and aim it up at this window.
Give me 3 more days. The devices can be armed in one and placed the next. Of course the Ark. But you know the details. We need to strike together, or we may as well not strike at all. Nicholas, listen to me, because you will reveal us. That's ridiculous. How could they listen? That's paranoia, but fine. No, fine. We will have a safe conversation. I will call you back from my car.
Good Lord, Fisher. That's General Kong Ferrong.
Good Lord. Who's that?
He was the chairman of China's Central Military Commission until '01. Very high PLA muckamuck.
A Chinese general talking to Nikolai isn't good news.
Whatever he's going to say when that conversation resumes just became our highest priority. Stay with him. Time to get invisible. Anyone so much as sees you and the mission's over.
Alright, so we're gonna hide here for a minute. And we're gonna wait for the limo to pull forward, and then we're gonna take our microphone back out and record a little bit more of the conversation.
About eavesdropping, they are just the most typical. Of course. How many times will the signal be rerouted? You also believe your Kola Peninsula is untraceable. I understand the psychology of war. Yes. I've attended many executions, but never Americans. So hold on a second. Driver, how far away is Mukobomi?
10 minutes, maybe more. But we'll have to stand a police check along the way.
No, it's not worth the trouble. I will just watch the broadcast like anyone else. Yes, too true. You are a wicked man, Mr. Nicholas. I hope your performance goes well. Take care.
They're going to execute the soldiers.
Sounds like it.
You've got to stop them. Rendezvous with Cohen. I'll forward her the coordinates for Mook.
Muktobo.
Right.
Auspicious hunting ground.
Damn straight. The time for subtlety is past. I need to get this to the Joint Chiefs. See if this means war.
Alright, now we're going to wait because this guy is going to turn away from us and start walking away. But in order for this to be timed correctly, we need him to make 2 full rounds. So this right here is probably the most waiting in this entire mission. But it works out really, really well. Because there's that guy over there, and he's walking away now, so it's like, ooh, that'd be a good time. But this guy's about to turn around. So even though he's facing away from us, he's about to be, see, coming back. So he's coming back here, and he won't see us. We're in the dark, even though the red light's behind us. So we're going to wait for him to turn and make another full round. And that should line them both up perfectly so that we can get through without being seen. Because as soon as that guy turns, he's going to be heading back this way. Yeah, here he comes. So once he gets back over here, he's going to turn to his left again, like he's going to make another round. And as soon as he starts that third round, we're going to follow him, or follow behind him to get past him. Alright, here we go. And that left guy is far enough away that he's not going to see us now. So we can do a little semi-hurry over here. And we're going to climb this pipe. Nobody heard us or saw us. So we're going to come down here and we're going to talk to her, and that's it.
Hop in the back. We gotta go. Grab hold of something.
Intelligence gathered at the embassy links Nikolads to Kong Farong, a prominent general in the People's Liberation Army of China. Additional information reveals that captured American soldiers will be executed on Nikolads' order during a webcast from Mukso Bo Meats, a nearby slaughterhouse, in a few short hours. So there you have it, guys. Mission number 6. Chinese embassy. 100% stealth. If this helped you guys at all, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If not, give it a thumbs down. Feel free to comment if you'd like to. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. It helps the channel a lot. And as always, thanks for watching, guys, and we will catch you in the next one.